You did not arrive at this message by coincidence. There is a precise moment when the unseen aligns with the conscious mind, and that moment is now. As these words reach you, an angelic presence is already near, not as a figure of imagination, but as a frequency moving through awareness. This message was released when your inner state became ready to receive it. Long before your mind understood what you were seeking, your subconscious was already listening. An angel speaks now, not in sound, but in recognition. It recognizes the fatigue you carry from trying to become someone you were never meant to force yourself into. It recognizes the silent frustration of effort without flow, of desire without embodiment. You have sensed it for some time. Something within you knows that abundance is not absent, yet it feels blocked, delayed, or distant. That knowing is not accidental. It is the signal of an identity that has outgrown its current structure. The angel does not come to give you something new. It comes to reveal what has been dormant. Financial abundance is not an external reward. It is an internal agreement. An agreement between your self-image, your subconscious expectations, and the field of reality that responds to those expectations without judgment. Until now, you may have believed that your struggle was circumstantial. The angel reveals that it has always been structural. Identity is not who you say you are. Identity is what your nervous system expects to be true. Your breath, your posture, your hesitation before action, your comfort with receiving, all reveal the true identity you are living from. And this is where the angel's message begins its work. Not with motivation, not with promises, but with a recalibration of perception. As you listen, notice how your body reacts before your thoughts do. That reaction is important. Angels communicate through resonance. When truth approaches the subconscious, it creates a subtle disturbance, like a vibration under the skin. You may feel alert, emotional, calm, or exposed. None of this is random. It is the first layer of awakening. The angel reveals that money has never been the issue. Money is only a mirror. It reflects the limits of permission you have given yourself to exist at a certain level of impact, safety, and visibility. A financial identity is not about numbers. It is about how much reality you allow yourself to occupy without guilt or contraction. Somewhere along your path, you learned that expansion required justification, that wanting more meant risking rejection, instability, or loss of belonging. The angel sees the moment this belief entered your subconscious. It was subtle. It disguised itself as responsibility, humility, or realism. Yet it became a ceiling. This message does not ask you to break through that ceiling. Breaking implies force. The angel dissolves it instead. Dissolution happens when awareness becomes precise enough that illusion can no longer sustain itself. As you hear these words, a new precision is forming. You are not being pushed forward. You are being invited inward. There is a version of you that does not negotiate with scarcity. This version does not chase abundance because it expects circulation as a natural state. The angel has always been aligned with that version. Today, the distance between who you have been and who you are becoming begins to close. Notice how the concept of money feels when separated from effort, struggle, and proving. Notice what arises when abundance is framed as identity rather than outcome. This noticing is the doorway. Angels do not force entry. They wait for recognition. The angel speaks again, softly but clearly. You are safe to change. You are safe to outgrow old agreements. You are safe to receive without explanation. This safety is not granted by the world. It is activated internally, and once activated, the world adjusts. This is not the end of something. It is the beginning of coherence, the moment when your internal identity starts to match the frequency of what you desire. Stay present. The deeper layers are opening. The angel now turns your attention inward, toward the root of the pattern you have lived inside for so long that it began to feel like personality. The subconscious does not speak in words. It speaks in repetitions. Repeated outcomes, repeated emotional reactions, repeated limits. To change the pattern, the angel does not confront behavior, it addresses identity. Your financial reality has been shaped by an inner contract you did not consciously sign. This contract formed when your system learned what level of safety was available in expansion. At some point, receiving more began to feel risky, not logically but biologically. The nervous system recorded a message. More means exposure. Exposure meant danger. The subconscious adapted to protect you. Protection often disguises itself as procrastination, inconsistency, or self-doubt. But beneath those behaviors is loyalty. Loyalty to an older version of you that survived by staying within certain boundaries. The angel does not judge this loyalty. It honors it. And then it gently asks if it is still necessary. As this question lands, notice what you feel. Do not analyze it. Just notice. The angel is already reading the response. This awareness is important. When an angel asks a question, it is not seeking information. It is activating choice. The root cause of financial stagnation is not lack of discipline or knowledge. It is misalignment between conscious desire and subconscious identity. You may want abundance, but if your identity is structured around containment, humility through limitation, or invisible contribution, the system will always correct back to familiar levels. The angel reveals that identity is updated through repetition of internal permission, not external achievement. Each time you allow yourself to imagine ease without immediately justifying it, a new signal is sent. Each time you receive without guilt, the contract loosens. As your angel speaks, notice what part of this message touched you most. There is a reason that particular point resonated. The subconscious highlights what is ready to change first. Many believe that self-sabotage is a flaw. The angel shows you it is a strategy that has expired. Strategies are not removed by force. They dissolve when a safer alternative becomes available. That alternative is the identity you are stepping into now. The angel speaks directly to you. Your worth has never been conditional. You learned conditions because they helped you navigate certain environments, but those environments are no longer your reference point. Your nervous system can update. Your expectations can evolve. Financial identity is not about confidence. Confidence is surface level. Identity is expectation without effort. When you expect circulation, you behave differently without trying. Your timing changes. Your decisions carry less hesitation. Your presence becomes congruent. Notice how your breathing has shifted since you began listening. This is not imagination. The body responds when identity begins to reorganize. The angel works through this reorganization, layer by layer. You are not being asked to let go of the past. You are being asked to stop using it as a measurement. The subconscious often clings to old data because it fears the unknown. The angel introduces familiarity into expansion. It reframes abundance as continuity, not rupture. Your angel wants you to recognize something now. The resistance you felt toward wealth was never about money. It was about permission to exist without shrinking. This realization is the key. Sit with it. Let the words settle without rushing to the next idea. The integration is happening in the pauses, not the explanations. The angel remains present, steady, patient. It knows that once the root is seen, it can no longer operate invisibly. As the deeper layers open, the angel guides you beyond concepts and into symbols, because the subconscious understands imagery more fluently than logic. Imagine your identity as a structure made of agreements. Each agreement was formed at a time when your system chose safety over expansion. None of these agreements were wrong. They were intelligent responses to context. The angel now introduces a new context. In this context, expansion does not equal loss. Visibility does not equal danger. Receiving does not equal debt. These new associations must be felt, not merely understood. This is why the angel speaks slowly, allowing space between insights. Psychologically, the mind resists identity change because it predicts instability. Spiritually, stagnation is instability. The angel reconciles these perspectives by showing you that change can be regulated. Identity does not need to collapse to evolve. It can be updated. Notice how your imagination responds when abundance is framed as calm rather than excitement. Many have been conditioned to associate wealth with intensity, pressure, or chaos. The angel dissolves this conditioning. True abundance is quiet. It is consistent. It does not demand constant vigilance. The subconscious learns through emotional tone. As you feel steadiness while imagining expansion, new neural pathways are forming. The angel works within these pathways, reinforcing coherence between desire and expectation. Metaphorically, the angel shows you a door that was never locked. You simply learned not to touch it. The reason is irrelevant now. What matters is that your hand is reaching without fear. This reaching is not effort. It is curiosity returning. Identity shifts when curiosity replaces defense. Defense keeps old structures in place. Curiosity allows new information to enter. The angel cultivates curiosity by removing urgency. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to hurry toward. Spiritually, abundance flows where identity is spacious. Constriction interrupts flow. The angel expands your internal space by releasing unnecessary self-monitoring. Notice how often you evaluate yourself. That evaluation was once protection. Now it is friction. As evaluation softens, presence strengthens. Presence is magnetic, not because it attracts externally, but because it aligns internally. The field responds to alignment naturally. The angel does not command the field, it synchronizes with it. You may notice memories surfacing, moments where you chose less to maintain harmony. These memories are not obstacles. They are witnesses. The angel invites you to acknowledge them without judgment. Each acknowledgement frees energy previously bound in suppression. The psychological shift occurring now is subtle but profound. Your sense of what is realistic is changing. Realism was once defined by past outcomes. Now it is being redefined by internal coherence. This redefinition is the core of financial identity transformation. The angel reminds you that abundance is not a moral test. You do not pass or fail it. You align or misalign with it. Alignment is teachable. It begins with permission to imagine yourself at ease without immediately questioning it. As you remain with this message, the subconscious continues its recalibration. There is no rush. Integration unfolds over time, but the direction is now set. The angel's presence stabilizes the process. Stay with the imagery. Stay with the calm. This depth is where lasting change anchors. The angel now brings the message into application, not through instructions, but through internal alignment. Practical activation does not begin with action, it begins with orientation. Where your attention naturally rests reveals who you are being. From this moment forward, notice what feels familiar versus what feels expansive. Familiarity is not truth, it is habit. Expansion may feel neutral at first. The angel encourages you to stay with neutrality. Neutrality is the bridge between old identity and new embodiment. Each day, allow yourself moments where you do not mentally rehearse limitation. This is not denial, it is rest. Rest signals safety to the nervous system. Safety allows identity to update. The angel teaches you to recognize micro-contractions, the slight hesitation before accepting, the reflex to minimize desire. These are not errors, they are signals. When noticed without correction, they lose authority. Those who are ready to continue receiving these messages always stay close. This closeness is not physical, it is attentional. When attention aligns, guidance remains accessible. The practical shift is simple, but not easy. Stop negotiating with your worth internally. Negotiation implies doubt. The angel replaces negotiation with acknowledgement. You acknowledge value without justification. Behavior will change naturally after identity stabilizes. Forced action creates backlash. Aligned action creates flow. Trust this sequence. The angel does. Your decisions may become quieter, less reactive. This quiet is not hesitation, it is coherence. From coherence, outcomes reorganize. This message reaches only those aligned with this path. Alignment is not belief. It is resonance. You are feeling it now. Let the activation continue without interference. The angel remains present as the new identity consolidates. The angel now seals the transmission, not by ending it, but by integrating it into your subconscious field. What has been revealed cannot be unseen. What has been felt cannot be unfelt. The identity you are stepping into does not require affirmation. It requires allowance. From this moment, notice what no longer triggers you. That absence is evidence of change. Notice what feels less urgent. That ease is alignment. The angel declares that your financial identity is no longer formed by defense, but by presence. Presence is enough. Presence is productive. Presence is abundant. If you receive this transformation, let your angel know by writing, "I receive." This acknowledgement is not for the angel. It is for you. It signals completion. Your journey doesn't end here. It stabilizes here. The angel remains with you not as a voice, but as coherence. Stay open. Stay present. The transformation is active.